Hey, fellow Nigerians. My name is Smart Madu Ajaja. I remain very, very resolute on my position about the US election. I maintain that it would be a disaster if Donald Trump goes ahead to win this what has become a global election. Sanity needs to be restored on earth. The United States is a critical player in global affairs. Therefore, anything that happens here has an implication on the world at large. That is why the US election is seen as a global event. The past 4 years has been most difficult for the international community because of the activities of one man, driven by an obnoxious supremacist ideology. And let me talk to Nigerians because they are the reason I'm making this video. I made a video yesterday or 2 days ago asking Africans, when I mean Africans, because I don't like talking about black man. I'm not a black man. So any person who has my kind of color of skin should not address himself anymore as a black man because they awarded us that color in order to degrade us. I am an African. So when I say black man, I mean people who look like me anywhere on earth. You are in America, you are in the Caribbean, you are in Europe, you are in India, you are everywhere. Be the African. I think that's the best thing to do right now. Those who gave us black, God did not make us black. We are not blacks. So being black is an insult. So let's stamp that out of our heads. It is better to say you are an African than address yourself as a black man. There's nothing like black man. There's not even like white man. They give themselves white and make you black in order to keep you down. And we accepted it. No, I am not accepting it. I'm not a black man. So those who ascribe that blackness to themselves, good luck to you. That is that. Nigerians, your gullibility has gone epic. Majority of you don't even know. You are in Nigeria. You don't know what is taking place in the United States. You are supporting Donald Trump. What do you know about Donald Trump? Donald Trump, sent by God. Which God? It's not the God that I know. The God that I know does not lie. The God that I know does not denigrate others. The God that I know respect other people. The God that I know does not discriminate against races. All that you see, the discriminatory attitude of mankind is a creation of man and not of God. God never created anybody to be superior to another. So that is why if you are an African, you need to go back to the speech made by Emperor Haile Selassie of Ethiopia in 1963 when he addressed the United Nations General Assembly. That speech has remained the best speech made by any head of state on earth since 1945 when the United Nations was created. The Queen of England bowed before Emperor Haile Selassie. So how come has the black man, the African man, become inferior? These people colonized us. They gave you a Bible. They used that to lie to you. The Bible that they did not believe in. They don't believe in it. They never believed in it. They politicized it. The story of Jesus Christ was an African story, the original story. They stole it They put politics inside it. They put economics inside it. They came back with it. And they came as Landa Brothers. They came as Clapperton. They came as Mungo Park. In the name of God. They gave you one copy of it. The same thing the Arabs came to do in the north of Nigeria. They gave them Quran. And then the next thing was a jihad. Africans, wake up. Go and look for who you are. Africans and Africa have become a schizophrenic, so distant from reality. That is why we have continued to be students of the Arabs and Imperial Europe without any option of graduation. When are we going to graduate and be who we are? Now, you see the election that is going on in the United States. Did you see any African observer? Did you see any observer from anywhere around the world? Did you see international observers? Now, can you start thinking, why is it that every time we are doing election in Nigeria, we are doing election in Zimbabwe, we are doing election in Tanzania, we are doing election even in South Africa, we are doing election on any part of Africa, there has to be European Union represented. There has to be United States represented. You have to be UN represented. There have to be all these people, Arab world, come to supervise our election. You know, it makes us validate their impression of their supremacist advantage over us. When are we going to graduate? Why is it that we can't do something right for ourselves? Why is it that we can't build institutions? Institutions that are neutral and available to us for the good of our own generation and generations after us. That is what they have in these countries. That is what America has. The American Independent Electoral Commission is purely non-partisan. And people who work there understand that principle, that they have to be non-partisan. You can't twist the system. You can push the people around on the street. But when it comes to that time that they have to make that decision about leadership, you can't twist it. It's either you vote for one person or you vote for another. Not the way we do it in Nigeria. President Buhari is in charge of INEC. He appoints INEC commissioners who are politicians with alliance to his party. The police, Nigerian police, works for the government instead of working for the people. Listen, FBI, you see the running battle FBI had with Donald Trump. FBI stood their ground because they are an independent institution here. Donald Trump cannot twist their hands. You don't want to investigate him, they will investigate him. If they find anything wrong with him, they will make it publish. Because that is how those who work there, they work on zero tolerance for partisanship. That is their job. Even when they are partisan, their hands are tied. They cannot exhibit those type of partisan behaviors because it will rub off on them. People will see what they are saying. Which institution is independent in Nigeria? Look at EFCC. EFCC, for instance, look at it has now been messed up completely because it is not insulated against political manipulation. Nigeria, Africa, wake up. It is only when you conduct election in Africa, the white man will come and tell you that election that has been won by someone, because we will never agree to concede election, even when it's clear that we lost. The white man will still come and still tell you that it's a conflict. They are experts in conflict resolution, all the way from the United States, all the way from England. They will come and convert. Who pays for it? Africa, one way or the other. And now, when it gets so bad, what they don't accept in their country, they will tell you, oh, let us do government of national unity. See, look at the election in the United States, how tight it is right now. But a winner is going to emerge, and I hope that it's going to be Joe Biden. A sensible, sensitive, responsive, and responsible leader who understands the importance of other components of the Committee of Nations, who understand diplomacy, who be ready to work. and who will be ready to wade the big hammer when it becomes necessary. It's only in Africa. They will tell you with what is going now. You would have seen they would have invited Europeans. They would have, they'll flood everywhere and tell us to let us negotiate and put up a government of national unity. For what? When a winner emerges, it emerges. So Africa, Nigeria in particular, lead severe links with Imperial Europe. We can trade with them. We can talk to them as equal. They are not better than us. A lot of us here, we've been in the same classroom with them. They don't even see our backs. So what is it that we cannot, when we come home, we are rejected? When we come home, we are not allowed to practice what we know about equality. God made all of us equal. Why is the African man perpetually an inferior partner in global affairs? This is what must stop. And it must start with Nigeria in Africa. So those who are supporting Buhari, even as he's destroying Nigeria, you need to start thinking. Those who are quiet, this stupid conspiracy of silence, criminal conspiracy of silence, that everybody is running, even as their country is dying. Everybody is hiding. They come and pass one bill. Let everybody go to the street. If Buhari wants to kill the whole Nigeria, let him kill. I can tell you. Look at what happened with the EndSARS thing. How they came back and quelled. They knew. They were scared. Now we hear that they are hunting down the youths, those who were at the forefront, and those, I don't know, whoever they were that organized it. Now everybody is running. They have regrouped. See how foolish our people are. The 36 days governor suddenly opened up the food banks that they had stolen, with food that they have stolen for their families, their cronies, and their proteges. Why? Because they know we are hungry. They know our people are hungry. They give them what they want, food. Now, that distracted what was progressing. And I tell the youths from the north of Nigeria, you youths from the north of Nigeria, you have not woken up from your 60 years of stranglehold that they placed right at independence. Amadu Bello started it. He told you about one north. The north, they twist your brain to make you believe that the north is like another country within Nigeria. That cannot be. It is either there is Nigeria or there is no Nigeria. The concept of the north, especially the north, having to live within their own enclave as a country, but when it is time to steal our money, their political elites, corrupt, mostly corrupt and morally bankrupt, come and talk about the north. The north should not exist beyond the definition of geography. That is what I know. If we are one Nigeria, it should be Nigeria and not be north or the south. That concept has to die. That is what they have been using to set our country back. The northern political elites are mostly wicked, selfish, and treasonously bankrupt. They cannot build capacity. They cannot utilize capacity. They cannot extend and expand capacity beyond themselves, their families, their cronies, and their proteges. They made a vast population of Nigerians who live in the north poor and only good enough to be used to create tension and set our country back. Look at them. When you have them as president, they don't function well. We have them as governors, they don't function well. They use their position to corner things for themselves. They don't care about their people. So if you are a youth from the north of Nigeria, I speak to you right now. If you are still believing in that concept of one north as serving your interest, you better be joking. Ask yourself why you're unemployed. Ask yourself, why the quality of education that you receive is not the same as others. How long are they going to hold the rest of Nigeria down to make you go into universities when you know you did not pass JAMB, when you know you did not pass the best exam that will qualify you? What you should be demanding from your leaders in that north is access to opportunities, access to quality instructions in your universities, in your high school, and your primary schools. Because I know you are not foolish, I know you are not dumb. You are a victim, or you are victims of your environment. You are victims of your political elites. That is why it was so annoying to see that there was no activity, commensurate activity with what was taking place in other parts of the country when they were talking about this NSAS. The insecurity in the north now has gotten worse than it is anywhere in the country. And you know why? It's that failure of leadership. A country that will open its northern border to attract more people into the country to battle fight the rest of Nigeria cannot move forward. And these people they import come to struggle with you for your opportunities that your citizenship of Nigeria is supposed to have guaranteed you. Do you know how foolish that thinking is? They bring people from Mali, they bring people from Chad, they bring people from Niger, they bring people from Libya to compete for opportunities in your country. And you think it is good. But they have come to take from you. And it's sad that they just don't come. They are coming with AK-47 to drive you away from your country. You are an Hausa man, you are a Fulani man, you are a Kanuri man, you are whatever you are in that north of Nigeria. You need to wake up and start asking these people questions. They don't mean well for you. They have never met. 60 years. The poverty in the north stinks. It's terrible. Unfortunately now, it's extending to the rest of the country. Armed people everywhere. You should not celebrate these people. You should stand up to them. They are your enemies and the enemies of Nigeria. They are the ones setting Nigeria back. So if you get this message, you are a friend of any person in the north, or you are somebody from that part of the country, you are Nigerians. You are a Nigerian. I don't recognize the concept of north and south. You are Nigerians. Go now, share this message. Start demanding for accountability. Start demanding from leadership, from these people. They are the ones who created northern governors. Honestly, if I am president of Nigeria as we speak, I will not deal with any regional bloc that is driven by politics. The concept of northern governors has to end because it has done the country worse, terrible evil than good. Who are they to want to stand in the way of Nigeria, to dictate for Nigeria, to tell Nigeria what is best for her, if not for ineptitude of those in the center? This nonsense has to stop. Nigerians, honestly, you have just little time. Nigeria has just a little time to exist as a country. And your attitude towards what is taking place will help Nigeria sink. If you continue to keep quiet as if it's not your business, Nigeria is going to sink. It is sinking into an abyss. It started a long time ago, but it has gotten worse with President Muhammadu Buhari, who seemed not to be in control of anything. I supported him in 2015 because that was the only choice to make at the time. And I have very good reasons for supporting. I don't apologize to anybody for supporting him. I believe that Nigeria would have been gone by now. But I thought that he was going to do better than he has done. He hasn't done anything to better the country. He has set up the country for destruction. And the worst thing Nigerians should do or would do is to be quiet and allow this destruction to continue. So we have rights. And he must understand that we are in a democracy. Democracy is expression of variant opinions, as long as they are not expressed violently. For my government to create hoodlums and create looters to neutralize a peaceful protest, you leave much to desire about the type of leadership that they represent. Nigeria is on a life support right now. Nigeria is on life support. Our silence will help the liquidation of Nigeria. It is time. It is time Nigerians rose up. For real. It is time Nigeria rose up. Stop being afraid. Why are you so afraid? Many Nigerians are already dead.